What's up, guys? Just gonna get right into this, just making some tortilla pieces real quick, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit after that. But what I've got here, just some 10-inch tortillas, cookie sheets, little sauce. What I'm planning on doing is doing more of a traditional one, than a buffalo ranch chicken, and then a barbecue chicken. So first, got your sauce. Just spreading that on one right here. Get a little more of that. Alright. Got that on there, and then what I have here is just some ground meat. I actually pulled it out of some chili, so it's pre-seasoned, and it's got a few tomatoes in it too, so bonus. Just spread that out, and then of course, pizza is mozzarella cheese, right? I don't have mozzarella cheese, but I got cheddar, and that's better. So and then I've got some pepperoncini peppers and some jalapenos I'm gonna throw in there also. Barbecue next, and this is just some generic barbecue sauce. Nothing fancy. Get this little blob right there and we'll spread it out. Alright, and then we'll throw about half this chicken in there. And hit it with that same cheddar cheese. Oops. And the thing here, what I'm going for is like, pizza doesn't have to be pizza. Basically anything can pizza. And these tortilla shells, what they wind up being is like super, super thin crust. This is probably going to wind up being kind of like a barbecue chicken nacho, because it'll crisp up pretty nice in no time at all. And then we've got that chicken and that barbecue sauce and the cheddar. This is homemade ranch, by the way. It's what's in a mason jar, and everything tastes better out of a mason jar too. So there's that. But just same deal. Put your base sauce down, spread it around a little bit. And hit that with some Sweet Baby Ray's hot wings sauce. Not sponsored by Sweet Baby Ray's, so plugs, free plugs for them. Alright. Set that down, put the rest of this chicken on there. I may spread that just a little more, just so some extra hot sauce on there. While you're making these, you can have your oven preheating. I'll get it set on 350, and these will cook for about 8 minutes. Just super simple, pretty quick stuff. Alright, and top that with some more of this cheddar cheese. Great Value also does not sponsor me, so not like I'm pushing products at all here. And alright, I'm just going to pop these in the oven. One. Alright, so this first video I'm making here mostly was to talk about some kitchen essentials I think everybody should have in the kitchen, and then those are just kind of bonuses on top of the videos. These little bitty dishes, horrible. The only reason I use them is so you didn't see me getting peppers out of a jar. So don't worry about buying those. I do think that every kitchen should have some measuring cups and bowls. Cups and bowls, you know how it is. And then some larger dishes, like for mixing stuff in. That's a good idea to have too. Everybody should have a blender. I think that's pretty important for like blending stuff. And then my secret weapon most of the time is a crock pot. Some people may call it a slow cooker. That's because they're wrong. But if you don't know what that is, it's usually like a 7-quart container that's porcelain or ceramic or something. And you put stuff in it, and then it sits in an electric element container thing, and it's got a high, a low, and a warm. And basically, you put stuff in it, you put it on low, and then you come back 8 hours later, and everything's like perfectly cooked, and it's delicious and juicy and everything. So that's like my secret weapon in the kitchen. I'm gonna get this out of the way real quick. And all this stuff. And talk about some goals I have for the channel. Basically, I hate goals because that's a stopping point, and nobody wants a stopping point. Just keep on going. But for lack of a better term, we're going to lay down what my plans are. I've got cheap, fast, easy stuff to cook, basically. I'm going to go through how to do easy, cheap, fast meals. And this is just going to be a one meal thing here, but I would like for most of my recipes, they're not recipes because I don't follow recipes for basically anything, but most of my dishes, I guess, to be things that you'll have not much money at all in and be able to eat on for 2 or 3 days and have good portions of good tasting stuff that you don't have any money or time in, basically. And ideally, you can cook, something that you'll have 3 or 4 portions left over one night, and the next night do the same thing, and the next night maybe do the same thing, and then you can break up some monotony of your leftovers. And then I'll probably also have some episodes where I take leftovers and I kind of rehash them so they don't just taste like warmed over leftovers. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got going right now. I'm going to take a look at these, see what kind of product. Alright, so they've been in there 8 minutes, maybe just a little bit longer. We need to kind of keep an eye on them because they will get away from me. There's a plate these two up and then come back for the second one. Here is the buffalo chicken. Barbecue chicken. Grab the third one. I can cut that off. Got this, I don't know what you call it, maybe like a cheeseburger with a hamburger and those pickled jalapenos and stuff. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear that, but they're pretty crispy. I'm sure you will want to slice into these. But let those, I'll get you a close up while that cheese is all good and bubbly. Oh. And that barbecue sauce. Bam. Let those cool off for just a couple of minutes, and then I'll slice them up and eat them. Alright, it's been just a couple of minutes, and we'll see if you can hear this from there. Super, super crispy. Slice these up while I'm at it. like I said, anything in pizza. But just if you've got just a few ingredients, like a bread, a sauce, and some cheese, and maybe some meat, you know, mushrooms would have been good on this, or onions or whatever. I just used what I had, you know. So it is what it is. But I mean, think about it, this right here. I'm probably gonna burn my mouth, but. I'm talking with my mouth now too, but anyway, like I said, super fast, super cheap, super easy. I mean, it's three ingredients. Well, four, I guess, if you had ranch and barbecue sauce. I mean, buffalo sauce. You know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 ingredients, nothing. And tortillas, super cheap. Pizza sauce, I got that whole jar of pizza sauce I got for like $1.80, nothing. And like I said, you'd probably get tired of these if you ate them every night. But you know, the great like in between meals or a lunch or something small, just easy stuff. I'm about to get off camera and eat these, so you don't have to see me eat these. But next video probably going to be crock pot oriented, since I talked about how much I loved them. And I realize now that you can't see anything except for like my beard here and my t-shirt. But next video probably going to be crock pot, heavily oriented towards crock pot. Just you know, soups and roasts and all kinds of tricks. So I'm about to get into these. You know, if you love, a thumbs up if you like the video. Also love some subscriptions if you like the video. Got any comments, questions, suggestions? I'll take them. Just leave them down below in the comments.